wonder if this is working. I can't tell. So, well, that's a blank screen. Maybe if I did that and hit OK, so we got that now. All right. So then if I do this, what is that called? Yeah, that's my camera. And hit OK there. Well, I don't see me. Interesting. Oh, that's why I don't see me. I did it wrong. So we'll put the scene up. Good to go. Now we'll put the video capture. There we go. So now I see me. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Move this out of the way. Probably can get away with it being right here in the middle of the screen, you know. And there we go. Now, I presume this thing is working. Okay, I see Mr. Ferrier. Is it blank now? Anything there? Still blank. Turn that studio mode stuff off. See, one of my screens says it's streaming. There we go. See, what's weird is I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just say that. I have no idea what I'm doing. And there's probably going to be some lag going, but it's quite all right. All right, so I wonder what the URL is. Let me try that. Let me see if I can find the URL, and maybe that'll give me a little better monitor and be able to, yeah, this is OBS. Maybe this will give me a better monitor, because right now looks like it's a little laggy. Let's see. And it buffered. So if I wave my hands, how is the lag? Yeah, it's way behind. It is way behind. That's not really live, I guess. So what I'll do is let me see if it's any faster for me to watch this via the YouTube stream. That's not really live, I guess. So, okay, so I at least can see that. All right, so I'll mute the video there. Yeah, better yet, I'll just stick over here with OBS. That's what we'll do. And I'll try to keep the chat window, you know, over here where I could see it pretty easily. I wonder if I could pop the chat window out. Let's see. Yep, pop out chat. Boom. So that helps. All right. So Mr. Ferrier, good to see you. Hello, everybody. Goofing off with an edit. what you guys see on the screen is Adobe Premiere Pro, me going through some footage because I have a backpack to review. And I've already started this. I started this a little while ago, well, a couple hours ago before dinner. And then just stepped away for dinner. And now we're trying to make a little more progress so I can get this published this week. Premiere Pro is really gotten better with graphics and titles, makes it a lot easier to add them. My intent with this particular video is to do it more as a voiceover. So what I'm going to do now is just go through and put some footage together and try to make it, somewhat captivating. And I'll do my voiceover based off of the footage that I put in here, And I'll record the voiceover eventually. But let's get comfortable here. Maybe if I turn on one more light. Let's turn on one more light. All right, Mr. Furry, it's good to see you. Take care, brother. Right. This is how I edit. Ideally, I have a beer or something in here with me, but I just got back from dinner, so I didn't necessarily need to beef up my alcohol for this edit. All right. Okay, so where are we now? I have now gotten to the point where I'm going to, this is my intro, and if you look right here, you'll see that I started the music to sort of fade down. I wonder if you can even see that on the screen, because my little monitor says it's not showing there. But I tried to make the audio fade down just a little bit right there so I can start my voiceover transition. See, that's how it fades out. And basically I'll do a little welcome and talk about creating, and then I'll say, hey, this is the backpack that was sent to me to review, and this is some of the stock footage that comes from it. And then I start going into my own B-roll, and as you can see, this is actually from here to here is just one clip, but I cut it up because it was too long. So went through, let me hit play, and you see it'll cut right here, and then it'll cut again, and then it'll cut one more time, and I'm probably gonna add another cut right about here, because I put a marker right there. So what I want to do, I got a marker there. Yeah, see, that's useless information. So let's just go ahead and push this all the way back to there like that. And go to the next bit of footage. Okay, so here we have the bottom view of it. And I think that works. So I can just make an endpoint right about there. And we'll add this to the timeline. I don't like that I have audio connected to the B-roll. I mean, I know you have to most of the time, but I don't really need the audio this time. So let me jump right into that. Opening the bag. Okay, see, that might be enough. So let's mark that there and get ready for another cut. This thing is, you can make these things crazy long. You don't want them to be too long. So I start right here where I'm grabbing the rain protection out. Hit C on the keyboard, cut with the razor tool, and slide that over to my marker so it makes another jump cut from there to there. Alright, that's plenty of rain cover footage, so that's another mark. And I'll just scrub through. This is showing the innards, so maybe we can put another cut, go all the way back to the marker, which is there. Excuse me, coughing all in the mic. Yeah, see, that's a little long. So we, even with cutting to that point, we could still do a few more jump cuts, like right here. So let's put a marker there. Nope, take that marker away. We'll go back. Put a marker here. And then after we do the second zip, that's where we'll cut and slide that over like that. There. So just keep cutting away. Open, unzipping, pull back. We'll do another marker because I think I'm a little slow here too. Reaching down in the bag. So we can cut and do that there. Line that up. So it's unzip, open, reach into the bag, pull out some stuff, show it off. Yep. Stop. Mark it. And move on. Scrub through. Don't need to care about the documentation. So, alright, so we can, that's the end of that clip. We'll just end it there like that. And of course, save your project periodically, because you never know when Premiere Pro is going to crash. So let's look at the next bit of footage. This is the inside of the bag. It looks like I'm panning a little bit, so that's useful footage. So we'll go over here like that, make an endpoint, pull all the way through like that, and we'll make an out point there. So I can just let this play. I don't have to really worry about cutting that because I think that's useful. It might be a little slow. If it's too slow, I'll just speed up the footage there. Yeah, see, that works. That works. Nice. So the next bit. The thing when I shoot these videos and the B-roll and whatnot, I have a lot of redundant footage, and sometimes that's good to have, and sometimes it's an actual pain in the butt. The redundant footage is good because I might not be in total focus or anything like that, or it might be an artifact or something that I have to fix and post, and that extra bit that I recorded a second time just might be a little bit better and easier to work with, you know. So here it looks like I'm just putting the thing in there, putting my drone in. So let's find a good point. So I can say in there. So drag it over to the line. Delete this audio. And I know there's probably a shortcut to delete the audio from the clips before you place them into the timeline, but I don't know what that shortcut is. Okay, so that's a little long, so we'll put a mark and go ahead and do a cut right there as we get ready to bring the drone in like that. So okay, that's good enough. Cut that off there. Let's see. Who's all in here watching? Anybody watching? All right. I lost my chat window. Whoops. There's a chat window. And if you're watching, feel free to say hello or something in the chat so I know you're out there. Otherwise, I'm just screaming into the void. See, that's redundant footage, and that actually looks better. That's exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. So that's number 7982. This was 7981, I believe, over here. Let's see. Yep, so let's just take that out. And we'll use this one. Yeah, we'll use this one. Moving this stuff out of the way. Make an endpoint there. Put 82 here. Get rid of the audio. And it's in there nice and snug. Word. Save. Okay. Okay, go back. I wonder if this thing went out as public. I don't remember if I did or not. Whoops. Stream options. Yeah, I don't know. Nope, it's public. Good. Very good. Okay, back to work. Let me share this to my other networks here. Host. And put it over here like so. Sorry for pausing the stream for this while I put stuff out on the internets real quick. Here we go. Paste that. Enter. Host. So that's done. All right, so now let's get back to it. Thank you for your patience. Let me find my chat room again so I can see there. Very good. All right, where was I? First, we're going to hit save just to be safe. Okay, so we got the quad into said bag. What's next in the footage? Looks like more redundant footage. Yep. Oh, see, the difference is this piece of footage doesn't have the props on it, so that's probably the better one to use. So we'll go all the way back, give this an endpoint of right about there. Right there should be good. So let's take this clip out and slide this in its spot. If anybody knows, hey, that's Max. What's up, brother? Shoot, I'm wishing I could be on your game since you're in there. What's the shortcut so I don't have to keep deleting the audio? If y'all don't follow Maxwell Ridgway on YouTube and the other social networks, do so. That man is a pretty daggum entertaining and creative creator of content. So give Maxwell Ridgway a follow. Not to mention he's a southern boy like myself. All right. So I think this would be better footage because it doesn't have the props on it, which is actually ideal for a drone bag. But that's a little long, so of course I'm gonna just shorten it some. You know, I don't think people realize how long it actually takes to make videos. You know, you can record them, but even when you're recording them, you have to worry about if you have the right take and all of that. So sometimes you do double and triple and quadruple takes or whatever. And then after that, the edit process, it can take a while depending on how long it is. You know, and some people just don't get that. I remember there was someone that I used to freelance for. It was with my writing, and I would write this thing up and whatever, and then they'd be like, can you do a video? And I said, sure. And they'd be like, can you do a video today? And I'm like, do you know how long it takes to do a video, even if it's just 2 minutes long? You know, some people may have their own specialized workflow that can get it out quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm not that dude. It's gonna take a while. All right, so yeah, that got a little boring there, so let's just stop that there. And next piece, is it redundant? I'm taking it out, putting it back in again. More redundant footage. That's lovely. Oh, that's where I'm closing it. So we'll put this here and drag that over, close that. So now we got the quad in the bag. We're going to show closing the bag. There. Let's make a mark because we can speed up that bit just a little bit where I'm putting the caps on. Right there. Zoom in, cut, whoops. Zoom in, cut, there. Move that to there. So there, bam. One more here. Mark. It's tedious, but it's worth it when you go through some of these little tedious moments like this. I promise it'll look so much better. Cut there, zoom in, and whoops, don't want to cut that. Okay, so now let's see. One cap, another cap, perfect. And we'll put a marker here. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. What the heck? There we go. And we'll show that I'm putting that on right there. Like that. Alright, so we play back this little bit of sequence of putting the caps on. Bam, 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 bam. Pretty quick. Much better. And we'll mark there because I'm probably going to stop at that point too. And save again. But just keep scrubbing through. And I can jump to the zip. We'll drag that to there. There we go. Cut. Move this over. And see, I took a little long right here. You know, there's really no point for me to be patting it down and, you know, caressing it like that. Just get through the shot. So I'm gonna cut it right there. See, I'm patting it down. Well, what's that for? What's the point? So we'll go back and we'll set it up. It's down, marked. As soon as we get to the main zip, we'll take that part there. Like that. Cut it. And then we'll drag this over to here. So that way I cut out the part where I'm caressing the bag. See? Much faster. And even at that point, I can mark it again and go ahead and jump to where I grabbed the zipper part. Right there. The more you cut, the shorter these things will be. A lot cleaner these things can be, you know. That's not needed. We can stop right after we zip. Right there. So let's just assume we're going to stop on that last marker. Yeah, that's just boring right there. So we'll go ahead and just close that to there and move on to the next, but save first. All right. I hate my lighting was not as good as it could have been. I brought my lights down there to light it up, but I was somewhat lazy that night, and it shows in this lighting. Okay, that looks like a useless piece of footage. Well, maybe not. That just shows me zipping it up. So I can do it. No, that shows me unzipping it. What the hell? Yeah, that's useless. Next. So I'm going to put no on the end of this one. No. There. So I won't even bother looking at that later. Back in the bag again. Okay, so I'm putting the remote in. Anything else going in there? That would be no. So that's another long shot that didn't have to be that long. But then again, when you're doing this stuff by yourself, you don't have a director of photography and all of that good stuff. You're going to have a lot of dead footage. So we'll take this and mark it in. So to start there, clear this off, add this to here, zipped up, remote's in. We can stop there, no need for the extra long footage. And what's this? That looks useless. That looks useless. Adding batteries, okay, that's something. But this can be really short too. Nope, that can come in a little faster. Let's try it this way. So you gotta zoom in sometimes on your timeline to get down to those frames. Alright, and you can zoom in by dragging your little scroll bar at the bottom of the screen like that. You know, dragging it left to right, that makes it zoom in and out. Or you can hold down your Alt key, which is what I usually do. Hold my Alt key on the keyboard and then scroll my mouse wheel up or down like that. Just whatever works for you. Alright, so we'll go back through here. Battery in. Second battery in. And mark that as a cut, possibly. Yeah, see, none of this is needed right here. It's not even in the frame. Too bad I didn't see that while I was shooting. Useless. Okay, so let's go ahead and oh, that's better. I'll cut right about there and move that to our marker, which is there. Much better. That took too long. It's probably not even needed though. Right there. Marker. Zipper. Right there. Cut. I'm fondling the bag again. It's not necessary to see all that. See? We're gonna get rid of that. What I'm thinking about is doing another bit of recording for this to show just how much I got in this bag, because it is a drone trekker backpack, you know, so it's ideal for carrying your drone around and your extra equipment and tools. But they also discuss putting your camera in there and carrying it as a camera bag and what have you. But man, I got so much stuff in this bag in my test. I mean, it is loaded down, and I got it in there fairly easily, and it zips up, and I carry it around. It ends up being damn near 40 pounds on my back, but It's pretty impressive how much space is in this thing. So all this is useless. Yeah, so we'll just end this here. And I've been trimming this stuff away like that. That's probably unnecessary. I could just cut it off. So that's what I do in this instance. I'll just find the mark and cut right on the mark like that. Because anything to the right of the mark is useless. And then you just hit the delete button. And of course, save your work, people. Yeah, see that footage is long. It's clearly a laptop, but I was struggling to put the daggum laptop in that shot. Is the next shot same thing? Nope. So I'm definitely gonna have to work with that one. No, I think I had some earlier footage that was a laptop. I think. Maybe not. Did I? Yeah, that looks like this might be it. Yep. So I can do just like this. Make it start there. Oh. And drag it onto my timeline. Put it over here. Yeah, for some reason, everything wants to overlap when I first bring it in. Laptop in. Success. Good. And I can cut right there. That was a good clip. So now we're back down here. Almost done with the footage. Yep, we're down to the last 2 clips. Which is great, because the video is under 10 minutes. Alright, so I think this is where I talk about the tripod. Yep. So I will definitely do a few cuts on this one, because I think I struggled a bit, got a little bit clumsy. So let me just go ahead and move that to start there. Snap it off. Grab a tripod. Snap. Yeah, I was struggling to tighten it. Don't tell nobody. So I'll fix that. Snap on. Pull tight. We'll put a marker there. And we'll cut there. And slide that over like that. So it shortens it just a bit. And you don't even notice it. Boom. Alright, save. And I think this is the last bit of B-roll with me wearing it. Well, I thought I had some in here with me wearing the daggum thing. That ain't good. I'm supposed to. Huh, interesting. So now I need to find that footage. Let's see. Man, where is that B-roll? That's really gonna stink if I can't find that footage. Oh gosh, not good. because it was footed. Oh, here it is. It's way over here. Why the hell is it not where it's supposed to be? So let's move this to drone tracker. It's slowly moving. There we go. Alright, so I need to import this footage. So that's 91, 92, and 93. File, import. '91, '92, '93. And I also run proxies in the background, so you'll see Media Encoder kicks off automatically in the background, just to make it a little easier on editing performance. I don't have to worry about that too much, except for when I'm using the drone's 4K footage, you know. But 1080p footage is what all this stuff is, and it tends to be alright as far as a performance standpoint goes. So 91, is that the right one? No. 92, is that the right one? Dude, where'd the footage go? Dang, dude, what did I just import? '79, '91, '79, '92, '79, '93. Interesting. We're just gonna go with 93, which is really awkward because I had to set up the tripod and make sure I was framed in the shot. So you see me sort of standing around looking sleepy, you know, and I could actually use some of that. I could use that right there. We can start there. Yeah, let's start there with me putting this on my back. Uh-oh, computer froze. See that? This is why you save. Oh, it froze because the proxies are still running in the background. The only bad thing about the proxy stuff is I use GPU acceleration inside of Premiere, and Media Encoder uses GPU acceleration. And when I jump over to Premiere to do a scrub through or whatever, it makes this pause. So I have to wait on it sometimes. Every now and then it's like really quick, like snap quick, you know. So let me give it a second. And it's actually working on the clip that I am going to be using. You know, that says it's taking 30 seconds, but it's not going to take that long. Probably in another 5 seconds to be done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Close. No worries. So, where was I? So let's get rid of this audio here. Slide this one into place as I put the bag on. I'm like, yeah, this looks good. And I can stop there. We'll go ahead and just make a cut there too, because I know there's a bunch of useless footage in between here. Yeah, we can use that. Let's get rid of that. Ripple delete there. So putting it on. No, this feels alright. Put the chest strap on. And it's squeezing my chest. So we'll do that, and then we'll do another mark that way. All right, so let's scroll through here. Okay, maybe start here, and then I'll do like a fade or something. Cut that there. Boom. Move that up. Do like a little dissolve in on there like that. So let it fade in. That didn't work out so hot. So maybe if we get rid of that fade. Probably don't even need this little clip anyway though. Let's see. So we'll do a cross dissolve. Yeah, see that's too short, so what's the point? So let's just get rid of it. It does not add any value to said video. We'll drag that yonder ways like that. There we go. Yeah, still a little too dark there. Shorten the transition. See if that helps. Yeah, shortening didn't help because the problem is the way this clip ends. So let's get rid of that and just do what like I thought on the plan and do the cross dissolve. And a lot of people don't like cross dissolve. I don't have a problem with it because there is a time and a place for it as far as when I shoot. But hey, what do I know? So right there, that worked. See? That's much better than what we was looking at a second ago. Crossfade. Don't hate on the crossfade. And we can do it right here. Let's make a cut there, and we'll bring that piece in. Let's stop right there. And I think we're gonna have the same problem where the fade is not gonna work. Let's see. Oh, just barely. And you have to line them up on top of each other so it'll blend nicely. And you can make your own crossfades, but Premiere's work just fine. So what do you think? I think that works. And then heck, I could even put some motion on this here. So let's make some motion on that. Like a little slight zoom in. So we'll start here. And we'll say scale, and we'll put a keyframe on it right there. And we'll go ahead and mark this keyframe as ease out. Stop right there. And we'll do another keyframe, but we're going to zoom in just a touch. Maybe right about there. And then we're going to slide the frame over to the right just a touch so it looks more like I'm in the center. Like so. Now, take that back to 126. not going to be quite center because it is what it is. There we go. And then we'll say that keyframe is an ease in. So we'll go block. Row, that looks really craptastic. Oh, it's because I didn't keyframe the positions at the top. Dadgummit. So we'll go to this one because that's the first one. And we'll set it at reset there. Put the keyframe on. Make that an ease out. Like that. Then we'll go to the next keyframe by hitting this little button. And then we'll slide it over to where I'm as best that I can in the center. So right about there. Alright, so we got that keyframe, and we'll make that ease in. And see, the ease out makes the slide a little more gradual and less jerky, you know, so it sort of slides out, just, you know, easily slides out, and then when it comes to a stopping point, it doesn't just abruptly stop. It eases into that stop, you know. Makes a big difference when it comes to movement. So, all right, let's play it back. Yeah, it didn't ease in as much as I'd like, so I should be able to play with the speed a little bit. I can't remember how I did that. I believe it was Bezier. It might help some. Yep, good. Bezier. Good. Okay, play a little bit. See, I'm not sure. I know in After Effects I can just hit a speed graph and it lets me play with it a little more. But I'm not in After Effects. Oh, how am I gonna do this? There's a way, there's a way, there's a way. I might be stuck. I might be stuck. Dang it, I cannot remember. Is it speed here? Nope. Oh God, I cannot remember. That's the difference when bouncing between After Effects and Premiere. Oh, I know what I can do. I can just take these, because they're so close, they're definitely going to look fast. So let me just move them away a little bit like that. Let's see. That's a little better. None of that part's necessary. I could just stop right at the end of that. Ease in. And that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to call that the end of the video. And I'll put like some ending credits or something like that. Right there. So we'll put that there as the end. And we'll make it fade out like that. So even with the fade, you won't really see the jerky transition. Perfect. All right, save. Okay, so that right there would be the end of this particular edit. For now anyway. I need to put the voiceover in I need to put the ending music credits in there. It's from a guy named Chronicle over on SoundCloud. Thank you for letting me use your tracks. And yeah, that's it. So that's ideally how I go through and do my video edits. They're not the best videos on the planet, but you know, it's fun. I like doing this stuff, and I like trying to create content as best that I can in a interesting and fascinating way as best that I can, you know. So stay tuned for the actual finished, polished version. Stay tuned for the review. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at ant_Pruitt, and check me out over on techrepublic.com. I'm going to hit stop now. We'll see you later.